What's up, YouTube? Okay, for tonight's video, I've got another UBERS battle. It's a really great battle. I thought I'd put this one up as well. But let's do question of the day to begin this video. Okay, so yesterday I asked you what your favorite legendary Pokemon was. Today I'm going to ask you what your least favorite legendary is. So, yes, if you have a least favorite legendary Pokemon, leave that in the comment section. Let's get that hate going. No, I'm only joking. Okay, if you enjoyed this sort of thing, make sure you leave a like on the video as well. I can do more of these sort of tier videos as well. It doesn't really bother me. Been having some fun with this team and some other sort of Pokemon. Okay, so we got a sort of a good mix of Pokemon here. And, yep, let me get this battle started. I think this was a good 30 turns at least. It was really fun. I had this one about, I don't know, 6 or 7 hours ago. I just haven't got around to sort of narrating it at the moment. Okay, so I'm leading with Sharingan in this battle because last time was an absolute mess up. Oh my god, I just died to spikes last time. It was terrible. Anyway, so I unfortunately get taunted, so I can't really will-o-wisp this Keldeo, which sucks. So I thought, well, what the hell am I really going to sort of do against this thing? I just thought to go for a sort of any sort of attack just to see what it was going to do. I had my focus sash anyway, and I didn't think I had too many sort of attacks to actually get past my Wonder Guard. I think it sort of just had nothing to really hit me. Okay, so Sableye sort of comes in and may have like Will-O-Wisp or Toxic at this sort of point in the match. So I just thought to go into Ho, but instead it uses Foul Play, which is sort of another option as well. That is quite a lot to my Ho. Even though I'm sort of specially defensive, it's quite a bit of an attack already. I wish my chair would stop doing that. Okay, so I thought, well, I've got Toxic on this thing, and I'd love to get a Toxic on Sableye. So, fortunately, I actually got one on there, so that's really good. They probably didn't expect like a bulky Ho, maybe thinking that it was a more of a physical sort of one. So, Foul Play is still doing like loads of damage to me, and I was thinking, well, I probably won't be able to take another one here. So, but I do have Regenerator ability, so I can easily swap my Ho out and just swap it into so sort of something else here. And I've got that toxic damage racking up, which is really nice as well. Okay, so probably expecting just another Foul Play from Sableye, which is pretty decent at UBERS because I sort of use the power against them and stuff. So I thought Lantern would be a nice safe swap in there because it's got like no real attack and it's bulky as well, and I can sort of just annoy the shit out of anything that sort of comes in here. Okay, so I thought, well, in case this lays in, I might just go for Confuse Ray here. In case it swaps out into sort of anything, but it's going to go for a Taunt there, so unfortunately it's carrying Taunt as well. Just a complete sort of pain in the ass, so I can't really use any of my little Para-Hacks strategy at the moment, but I can do some damage with Scald or Thunderbolt. Any one of those moves I'd sort of be happy to use against this thing, so no, it's probably more defensively based than special defense. Okay, so I thought, well, I'm just going to go for Scald because that's sort of my best option here. He'll be racking up toxic damage if they decide to stay in. So, unfortunately, I nearly went for. I wish I went for Thunderbolt now because that would have done some nice incoming damage. I just went for Scald because I thought Burn would be sort of a nice option to sort of anything that comes in. I get the Burn, which is really nice. That's good. So, if it's a like mixed attacker, it's going to be pretty shot in its physical moves. Now, I wasn't too sure what it could sort of take me out with. I knew that it would probably be carrying Focus Blast, but I was quite confident that I could take it, and I take it pretty well actually because I'm quite specially defensive, and I just go straight for Thunderbolt here to get some nice solid sort of damage on it. And it doesn't quite take it out, but Burn is actually going to just do that last little bit of damage, which is awesome. So that is going to get rid of Keldeo, but yep, nice little start there. And Lantern, it's good to see Lantern because it's a little bit more helpful in this battle than the last one. Okay, so the Taunt actually does wear off, so I thought Zekrom was sort of coming on this one because, yeah, it's a pretty good swap in. I wasn't really sure what to do against this thing. I was just like, well, I'm just going to go for Scald. I actually live with 3 health. I was really surprised there. I get the Scald off, which is nice, and I get a Burn, so I'm getting really lucky with the Burns this time around. I was quite, I think I put quite a lot of EVs in defense in this, so that really sort of did help. And Lantern's just nice solid base health as well. Okay, anyway, so even though he's burned, he's going to be able to take me out, and I didn't really want to sort of swap out there. I could have gone into something else, but it's got Terravolt, so can't really go into Shedinja or anything like that. So, I thought, well, I've got Focus Sash anyway, I may as well get some damage off on this thing. But they're going to swap out their probably sort of expecting that and going into Sableye again. I guess they want to sort of, I don't know, just will-o-wisp me, I guess. That's probably the best way to get rid of Shedinja, unless there's no weather in the game. It's normally like status. Anyway, so I got a +1 in, like, with Homecoolers, but I know sort of will-o-wisp is going to be coming my way, just with pranks. There's not much point sort of staying in there. I don't really want to burn my Focus Sash quite yet and sacrifice that. Might be a good swap in later. Okay, so Ho was going to come in there. It can sort of absorb that. Will-o-wisp does nothing. Since I got a regenerated boost and I got a lefties, I've got like most of my health back. Now, I don't see Sableye can't do too much to me here. He can either go for Foul Play or just sort of swap into something else. I just thought, well, I'm just going to go for Brave Bird here because this will do some nice solid damage to it anyway. And it does like loads of damage. It nearly takes out, it's like 1 pixel health left. I was like, fuck. And Sableye does get the Foul Play off, but that isn't going to be enough to take me out, and I live quite well there. Only because I'm more tanky than physical. If I was definitely like a adamant choice band set or something like that, I would have been dead for sure. So Toxic does take Sableye out, so I was happy with that, getting rid of this thing. It's real sort of pain in the ass. And it's having a quite nice little lead at the moment. Okay, now out comes the Zekrom. And I was like, okay, well, I can probably take any physical hits quite well because it is burnt. But it may be like, I wasn't too sure whether it was going to be a mix set or it was like a choice bander. I wasn't actually sort of sure. So I just sort of swapped into Shedinja here, but it's going to just go for Volt Switch. So that sort of tells me that it's a mix set. So my Focus Sash gets burned, unfortunately, there. But I thought that was better than sort of swapping into something else. Okay, so out comes Rayquaza. I was very sort of confused by this swapping because I thought, well, maybe it's got like Crunch or Shadow Claw. One of those sort of moves. I sort of find it hard to fit that on Rayquaza, but I just swapped anyway so I could swap into it. But it turned out that I had V-Create, and I wasn't really thinking about that because that's like a tutor move, and I always did sort of think of tutor moves. Because I wouldn't naturally do that myself. I only sort of I very rarely use tutor moves, I guess. Mainly because I breed my Pokemon. Anyway, so I didn't really think of that one right at the start, so I thought, well, this will be a good opportunity for me to send in my Rayquaza because they've got lots of drops and stuff. So they're probably not going to really want to get outsped here. And now I thought, should I just go for the Dragon Claw straight off the bat or should I go for a D-Dance? Just in case they sort of oddly stayed in, I went for Dragon Claw. That does really nice damage to Regice. It was nice to see Regice on this team as well. I'm guessing it was probably because of all that, you know, all those dragons. They quite a couple, I think they have 2 or 3 dragon types. I'm not too sure, I can't remember. Well, at least they had 2. Anyway, so I got rid of the Regice, that was good. It was interesting to see that one in UBERS battle too, I wasn't really expecting that. Okay, so out comes Latios. I thought, well, this thing could be Choice Scarf, so I don't really want to sort of stay in against this. So I just thought, well, let's go into Shedinja again. And it uses Reflect. I was interested. I was like, I didn't think I'd see a screens Latios, so it's probably got light clay, I'd say, if it's going to be setting up screens. I just thought here, well, instead of going for a bug move, I just went for Will-O-Wisp there because it's not really going to probably do much. It's probably like bulky, that sort of thing. Now, they're going to swap out because they probably can't touch me at all. I'd say they got like, well, they've already got Reflect and Light Screen, probably like a Dragon move and one other move that can't really sort of attack me at all. So I just went for X-Scissor because, in case they sort of stayed in, but I sort of doubted they would. Now, I couldn't really swap anything too much into this, so I thought, well, let's get as much damage off as possible. I just go for Shadow Sneak there, get some minimal damage. But it's just going to go for Bolt Strike and completely annihilate it. This looks so cool! That really looks cool. I like the animation on that move. That was awesome. And that crit definitely mattered. That did so much damage to me. Okay, so I get a burn on Zekrom there, which is good. So it's only in a little bit of health. So I just thought, well, let's swap in Rayquaza here. I can easily sort of finish this off quite easily. I can easily finish this off quite easily. Wow, what am I even saying? I just went for Extreme Speed there in case it was like Choice Scarf or anything like that, because it did have Volt Switch. So Volt Switch and Choice Scarf work really well together. So I just went for Extreme Speed, just as in case. Okay, so I get outsped here. I definitely thought I'd outspeed it because I thought it'd be more tanky than... I thought they'd build it more sort of tanky than with max speed. So that was sort of very unfortunate there. I didn't really want to lose my Rayquaza that at this point in the match. I was quite annoyed by that, but that's how it is sometimes. So I thought this would be a great opportunity to swap in Time Lord here. I like using Dialga in UBERS. He's really great to use. But damn, it goes for Memento. I wasn't expecting that either. So it's got the, I like the double screens idea and the Memento. I've actually seen it only once sort of before. Mostly it's uses like just a choice scarf with Dracon Meter. But anyway, so the screen's up and I've got a Memento. So I'm not going to be doing too much damage. I wasn't sort of confident that I could take even a Rayquaza out, so I thought, and even if I missed as well, that would be really, really bad. And so I just thought I'd swap out Forks anyway, swap in Forks anyway, but go straight for Outrage, and that is not going to live. I think it might be even Choice Banded. I was thinking, well, this is not going to be cool. Anyway, so the Light Scream unfortunately doesn't sort of wear off, so I thought, well, this is going to be very close if it's Choice Band, especially if it's from Rayquaza, because Rayquaza's got so much fucking attack. Okay, so it's going to obviously outspeed me, and what do you know, I live with 20 health, and I was like, wow, that was really close, wow, please don't miss, and I get the Dracon Meteor off. I'm Spec, so that's going to sort of really do some nice damage, even with the light screen up, and I take Rayquaza out. But wow, damn, that was a really close ending there, and I had lots of fun doing this battle. Yeah, it was interesting. I hope you guys enjoyed this one as well. But anyway, that question of the day, please answer that one. What is your least favourite legendary Pokemon? And why? You can write why. It's all good. Anyway, thank you for taking the time every day to watch my videos. Peace out.